Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Bant and Rant. I'm your host. I am Techua, and today, by popular demand and request, we have Reverend with us today. I know a lot of you have been asking in the comment section, where's Reverend? Today, Reverend is here with us today. And then we have Scanty and we have Ginger. Now, today's topic, I'm glad Reverend is here to discuss the topic with us because we would need his input on this. Now, should the cost of your wedding be split between partners, or the man should foot all the bill? Now we are discussing this topic. I'll take reference from a video we saw trending last week into this week on TV3. There's a show called Toast where these ladies were talking about wedding and then planning, and then if the girl or the woman should be allowed to take care of hair cost during the wedding, or if it should be split. So it was a whole conversation. It generated a lot of conversation on social media too. So that is what we are here to discuss and see our panelists' minds on it. So Scanty, naturally or generally, what do you think, like a wedding, should it be split between partners, or the man should be the one to foot all the bills?
I'm speaking for myself.
Okay.
Yeah, before I would want to marry today, it means that I'm ready to pay everything. And probably for me, it depends on the person you are getting married to. If maybe the person is who you want, I'm sure you have to prepare to take all the bills and then you pay. If the lady wants to pay some, cool, but she doesn't want to pay, you can do everything by yourself. But if she doesn't support, it tells you who you are getting married to. To share the kind of woman that you want. Because for me, I believe in let your parents take care of you. When I want to marry, then I pay, then I take you away. So it's like payment to me. So any amount that they want me to pay, I'll pay. If you want to support, cool. If you don't want to support, I'll do it by myself.
From the traditional wedding, the engagement to the white wedding to reception to everything.
Probably, I feel like there are some things that maybe the lady should take charge and then do. Probably where family members will come and sleep. Like you can take the cost of stuff like that. During the wedding day, maybe some drinks or maybe the food. Apart from, I feel like for the traditional aspect, maybe buying things for the family and all that, I have to do it by myself. But when it comes to the wedding, maybe they want to be fat decoration. I pay for the grounds. If we are doing it at my church, there are all those costs. That's what it. But I feel like there are some things that the lady should take charge and pay. Yeah. Before I'll marry you, I have money. I have to make sure you also have money. I don't believe in one person having money and then advocating to marry. You should have money, I also have money. Then we combine and then we marry. Because at the end of the day, after we are done marrying, we are going to live together. So you have to pay something. But crate, Guinness crates, deco, be found car where the family will sleep, be found the ring and all those things there. I'll pay for it. But a banner, that part, a wedding car, and a pin popping, you can buy fuel for the car. So if I rent the car, then you buy fuel. That'd be hard this year.
Reverend, what do you think? Naturally or like generally, who should cater for the wedding bills?
It's nice. There's no wedding that you have that a woman will not support you. Every marriage, every wedding, the woman supports. So it's not only the man that cater for the wedding, but there's some aspect, maybe there's 70% of the budget is being taken care of the man. Like, so for instance, when they come with the engagement, when they come with the engagement, you go to the lady's house, you welcome them with your food preparation, you cook for them, you do everything for them, they come and eat. But the wedding aspect, maybe the buying of the wedding gown, the ring and other stuff. When it comes with the engagement stuff also, because some people take pride that you pay for it. Though the woman can support it, though, but some of the things women are not allowed to buy. Like for instance, the clothing, the shoes, things that are pertaining with the culture need to be done by the man. But definitely, the woman has to support you when it comes with the marriage. So it's something like they have to take everything to do. both ways. You have to support each other because if you want to take care of the marriage, to go ahead with the marriage, then you must also come together to help each other. So I think it's both ways. It's about how you understand each other and how you plan it. So it's something like you, the woman, should take care of this. No. Or you take care of this or no. But that also may happen when in the beginning of the courtship, you are faking things. You go to the house, you go and rent someone a motorking, you go and rent a car, Mercedes-Benz, and you go and show yourself in the name of, have it all. Then the girl also allow you to take care of all those stuff. It's how you begin and how you end.
Yeah.
Then if I'm thinking of everything, then I'll take control of how many girls follow you. Because I would like to take 11 witches to follow you in the name of bridesmaids. I'll make sure that
11
witches. Most of those girls are witches that follow them. And they don't have any
Your
proper...
wife's friends, no.
My wife's friends, yes. So if you're my wife's friend and I'm in charge of it, I know when I'm dating you, I know your friends. But sometimes because of the show of some girls try to bring other girls in.
Yeah.
Other girls in to look more beautiful. Because you saw on Instagram, someone got married 11 bridesmaids. And you know, this guy that you're getting married to, he has no car. Where would the maids sit? Where would they sit? So some of this, you have to look at the cost involved.
Yeah.
And after marriage, there's life. You see, you take all these things, the budget is very high, and you go on a honeymoon and you know you rest because the photographer is calling you for his money. The decor guy is calling for marriage. The cake, you bought the cake, you borrow shoes to wear for the wedding. In the name of you want people to see that you have gotten married. So I think that you have to look at your costs and look at your income and what you can do. So I think you can plan it very well with your partner.
Yeah.
And if there's need for us to support you can support. Okay, I think that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, okay, Ginger.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't know this, but traditionally, the woman's family or her father is supposed to pay for the wedding. That's
The woman's father.
yeah.
Pay for the wedding.
The traditional wedding or the white wedding?
Which tradition
Which
are we
one?
talking about?
The wedding. Like that's how it's supposed
Which tribe?
that's how it's supposed to
The
be.
woman's father
The woman's
in
father.
Africa or Ghana.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, but it doesn't happen, right?
I'm coming.
No. Yeah,
Let's break it down. Which
No,
tradition?
it happens in India. If you talk about India, I'll
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. India, the girl pays, the
fathers
girl's
marry
family
her.
So
pays.
ideally, that's what it's supposed to
No.
be.
No, how in India?
In Ghana,
Your father have taken care of you, or they are to school.
The wedding day,
they
then
can pay for it. Is it by
Pay
like,
for the
like,
wedding.
So it mean like the woman is an imbebesal.
Yeah.
Like the woman is not beautiful. The woman is not nice. They are selling by force.
yeah.
I know it doesn't happen, right? But ideally, that's how it's supposed to be.
Why?
I
Regardless-
What
I
is
saw
ideal?
somewhere
No.
that is the traditional wedding that the girl's family will like
Yeah.
provide.
Provide
Yeah, so
what?
I saw it on the internet. I don't know if it's true.
No,
or
they
not.
provide what?
Like they'll take care of the traditional wedding. Like
Traditional
yeah.
wedding is marriage. Traditional marriage is the wedding that the marriage is done with their family.
Yeah.
That's what I tell. We just come to bless
Bless
it.
him.
So whatever is done in the house is the marriage. So
Okay.
the list is coming from the family. Then you the guy will go and buy. No father from the mother side. The girl side have to put something in unless I won't support you willingly.
Okay.
Ideally,
Well,
I just said ideally.
Me,
Yeah, Ginger, where did you hear?
Ideally.
Me, my personal opinion though is that like I think the woman should definitely contribute
Exactly.
something. I don't think the man is supposed to take care of every single thing. I think I don't know about splitting it directly 50-50. That one too is a bit intense. But I think I agree with Scanty. Like if you guys decide to get married, the woman should also have money. It's not because the man is financially stable and then you decide to get married. Because getting married is very expensive. Like a wedding is very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Depends
So
on the
if-
kind of wedding.
Wedding you
Exactly.
want.
No, but even small weddings
It's not
are
expensive.
kind of expensive.
I saw a list on Twitter. Okay, at 10,000 I'll be a wedding. Yeah,
Is
I saw a
it
list.
the
I
account?
think we have that.
Yeah.
We see we have that of the wedding.
Wedding.
We have the concise one. We have the one that is standard. We have the traditional one. Or you can do wedding on Thursday.
On Mondays
On
now. Not
Monday.
even Monday.
You see the wedding name, Ginger, you can do it by your standard though. You
Yeah.
can have
Yeah,
a wedding
for
for you
sure.
in your office.
But
All you need to do is to bring your
Witnesses.
just finish with the family side. They come to the office, go and do your things. If you sign, and you go.
And
You
then
go
we
ahead.
have
I don't want a
wedding
small
too.
wedding, so I want to make sure that I have money before I get married.
You don't want a small wedding.
No, I don't want like
How
a big,
big-
huge
how
wedding,
big
but
do
like
you want your wedding?
oh, sizable.
Like how?
You know,
Like-
because I think a wedding is a celebration.
A celebration.
Yes, of two families
Mimi wedding
getting
is
together.
okay.
So
No.
if
No, wedding is not a celebration. If you have that
Oh,
boy, then you get
it's
it
not a
wrong.
Now, how is it a
celebration.
No, what's the
celebration?
how is this not a
How are you
celebration?
celebrating?
What are you
Two
celebrating?
families coming together.
This is
The
celebration.
start of a new generation. It's
Why are the families going to stay together henceforth?
no, not like living together,
Yeah.
but like now the families have connected.
So
Yeah,
wedding
they
is
are
a
joined.
They are
celebration.
joined by
Yeah.
law.
It can't be a
Yeah.
celebration.
So-
we are.
how is it not a
They are
then what
ushering
is
you.
it?
It's a new phase of
birthday.
your life.
Birthday, your birthday pen
A
celebration.
funeral.
Wedding, funeral. is a
Okay, Ginger,
celebration.
Yes,
how would
celebration of
you
life.
how would you describe your ideal wedding?
Oh, so like obviously we'll do the traditional one, right? And then we'll do the
With Pala Queen. Like,
Oh no. Maybe
Of-
if we
on
go
horses.
crowd to be so pala okay.
Okay.
But then like obviously so we'll go to Kwo or wherever he is from. But I would want us
No,
to
we are
go
coming to your
Kwo.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
yeah.
So we'll
Are
go
you
to
are you a
Kwo.
Ghanaian?
I'm a Ghanaian. I'm not yet married. I'm young, so I don't really know
But if you are
all
young, doesn't mean that you don't.
itty bitties of it.
All right.
But then-
But
Now ya call traditional wedding, right? And then after that, we will come back to Accra. Get like a location to celebrate. To have like
So-
a dinner party.
so as it
Wait,
stands,
after the traditional wedding, before the white wedding. Or
that will be like kind of the white wedding. I don't want to do the whole church stuff. I don't think I want
by
to
the
do
way.
that.
okay, you don't want to be okay, you don't want to
No, I don't want the white one. I don't think it's necessary. So I think
explain.
after because the traditional
Is the-
one
Yeah.
is,
the wedding,
is
yeah.
the wedding, yeah.
Yeah. You
So
don't
after
want
that, we
the-
are celebrating. So the one that we'll do at
So
the
the
location,
celebration, how is it going to be like?
like
Just
a dinner
like
party.
refreshment.
No, that's not a wedding.
Eh.
Tosophobia and some person for saying
No,
yeah,
yes,
because
no
the white
pastor.
wedding is like blessing. It's not like when
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
pastor
So
will come
before we start eating, the pastor will bless it.
We'll
Just
bless
that there will
the
be
food
no
or-
train. We'll bless me and him and the union.
You don't want church wedding. Is that what you
No.
say? You don't want
No,
church
have you
wedding.
been to a church wedding before?
I have.
And you don't like
You
church
don't like
wedding.
church wedding.
Relax.
Explain your wedding.
I just did.
Okay.
She
So
just-
after
But at the end of
this,
the day, there's still pastor inside. So
oh,
what
the
wedding-
pastor there for sure.
Nobody didn't know. Maybe bumpy ho. Michelle, our ho.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah,
Then
but
we'll start-
I've seen weddings
we'll start
that they do in
celebrating.
the evening actually, and it's not at the church.
No,
but like there's a pastor there to bless it.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
what I'm saying is
The
right
pastor
about
can
maybe the
come
way
any-
you see.
I don't want us to go to the church.
No.
But the pastor can come anywhere.
See,
God
that's
is
where-
everywhere.
That's where you get it wrong.
It's not
No,
wrong.
wait, we get it wrong because you need a pastor to pray for you, to protect you because the marriage, is
Yeah,
it's a
the
long
pastor
journey.
will do that. Why? So
Wait.
is it only the
Okay,
church?
so you are saying that
Hold
you don't
on.
want a wedding that is done in the church.
Yeah.
So
And
they
the
should take the
pastor-
wedding out. Otherwise, sorry, Nyefana.
oh,
Where do you
Mima-
church?
Oh no, but
Now,
it's not
sorry,
everyone
Efe.
that
Now I go to
understands
Agape.
ginger. It's not everyone
you
that
go to
does
where?
wedding in the
Agape. You don't know
church.
Agape.
No.
No,
If they gone.
Yeah, the white man wait come.
Yeah.
No, we
And you
can.
don't want wedding in the church.
It's not
No.
everyone that does wedding in the
No,
church.
but
Yeah.
I'm asking.
No.
I'm just asking.
Is that a problem?
Is it-
You see,
it's
these
not
are the
a
people when
problem,
you get
yeah.
married in a garden, you in the mind you are dreaming horses chasing
Oh
you.
please.
Lion chasing you.
That's
You
a
don't come- you don't
stereotype,
come- no.
Reverend. So
It's-
if I call you, hold on. If I call you, Reverend, I'm getting married, right? Can you come and officiate my wedding? The location is.
Officiating or you're referee. Is that
Can
how
you
it's
come
done?
in?
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
to
Yeah,
go.
that's
No,
it.
no. That's not how it's done.
Or-
You have to
That's
go.
it.
You have to go before. If you are a member of a church and you're going to marry, you have to
You have to
go
apply.
to.
You have to
You have to
apply. And do-
apply.
and do
They have to
counseling.
showcase you to the church about 3
do-
times.
Yeah.
It's not all
Yes.
of so
I'm sorry,
I'm
then I'll go.
skipping all
You
of
call
that.
your reverend
If
phone.
I call,
Me, I want
that's
to
why I'm
ask
asking
skipping.
you. Won't come.
No, don't come.
Other pastors will
You have
come.
to apply.
You see,
Apply for what?
Yes.
That's what you go and take pastors at the roadside to come and bless
Oh,
your
which
marriage.
roadside?
People borrow
No,
pastors.
You
coming.
won't come, but somebody will
No,
come.
marriage.
No, no,
okay,
no.
marriage is done like this. Yeah, before you go into a marriage, just do a test. Do a
Yes.
blood test.
Do we do blood test in the
Yes.
church?
Yes.
Okay, no, not in the church.
Exactly. So
No,
the
but
church
you-
is
the-
not like by force that will do it in the church.
shower.
oh.
I can bless a mother. I don't know your
That's
genotype.
you. Somebody will come.
That's the standard way.
No,
That's
so
the
if
standard.
if let's say I call you Reverend, come
How
on.
will you call your
How will you
reverend?
call me? You wake up and come here.
You are a member of a
Is it your
church. You
phone?
call your
Is
reverend.
it your phone?
But when I've met you, I cannot call you.
No,
now.
no, no, no. Go to
you
the
come
church.
for what? You see, marriage is not a joke. Oh. Marriage is not a joke. Marriage is very, very, very something that you have to take seriously.
Oh, but you
No,
guys,
skip.
let's be real here. It's
I'm
not
real.
everybody that gets married in
Okay,
the
but then
church.
asking there's a
No, no,
process.
no, you
There's a
see,
process in every church.
there's
Right?
a-
There's a process before you get married. You need to ask and say you need to be shown to the church.
No, I know of that process. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, so
I
you
know
go
of
through
it.
all that process, right?
You have to book appointment to go and see the pastor and tell him you have found someone you want to marry.
Yeah.
Then they will let you invite
bring
the
the
person
guy.
from his
Even the
church,
guy have tested my wife
showcase
before, I
him to
know,
the
who tested
church,
my girlfriend,
so that if
yeah,
he has
tested my
cheated
girlfriend
somewhere, they will
Do you
tell you
guys
the church.
honestly think that everyone who gets married does that?
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yes,
It's like a course.
And unless maybe you don't go to church.
Yeah.
Or
No,
unless
but
maybe
no.
you borrow a
Realistically, you
pastor.
think everyone
It's a
who
process.
gets
Like every
married does
pastor that
It's
like
your
a
life.
professional
See,
pastor is supposed
it's
to
your
take
life.
you through
Professional.
that.
That's why it's your life. Will not force you.
Professional pastor.
No,
Oh,
it's
me,
your-
I know
Like a
people.
serious
It's your
pastor,
life. Will not force
yeah.
you to bring your marriage to us. But when you have the issue, you take your problem like that. And then you go and marry someone. The guy is not even a proper person. How will you know?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I don't think all of that is actually necessary.
It's right.
I don't think so.
You know,
I think
we have to
having a
recommend.
pastor
We have to recommend the place must go do your lab.
it's getting a bit traditional.
No. And
you
your
can
lab,
do test anywhere. Like
No. What
it's
you-
not your
you-
pastor is
you
come
go
to
and-
you to go to this hospital to
You
go and
see,
get tested.
marriage is something that has been enshrined by God.
Exactly.
Say Nyamin say Nima,
Me
you are
can't
just
say
playing with
Nyamin
the guy.
say Nimo.
So he said that
Stanti.
before
You
you
mean
bless
if
the
you
marriage,
vow to
he
marry.
has to see your genotype, your blood group,
Whether you are-
every
you are-
single
you-
detail about you before
so
you
can't you
bless.
go and do it?
You say
If
what?
I go and do it and I come and show it to you, and now you've seen that okay, everything is
When
said.
you have
Yeah.
doctor's report.
And American, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, we'll go
That's
to the
what I was
hospital.
That's what we are
He has
saying.
to
You book
showcase you to his
appointment.
church 3 times.
And no, na main here no.
Unti asiye.
Like, and
Do you
no,
know that
no,
you have-
I go see him.
You know, you have to go through marriage counseling.
Sure, marriage counseling, sure.
Yeah.
Showing me to the
that-
church.
you know how you have to learn certain
Don't
things.
get me
So if
wrong.
I'm
Wait,
getting
hold
married
on.
to you and I said my pastor said we have to show you to my
Sure,
church
no,
3
no.
times,
If that's what you
come.
like, if me and you are getting married, right? And as I can see right now, I can see it's very important to you.
No,
so
it's
sure,
very
we'll
important.
do
It's
it.
a tradition.
No, so fine. Like if that's what you want to do,
You would-
fine. But
okay.
if like I find somebody and I don't want to do that, you don't want to do that. I'm not saying that we are skipping like the important thing, like that genotype thing. It's very important, and like it's you can go to a hospital, go to Accra House, go and do it. You can get the
think-
test.
I think
you can do all the important things
Yeah.
to get
I
married.
think
I'm
when
just
you are
trying
ready.
to say that showing like that whole I'm showing my
Reverend,
husband to
Reverend,
the
what
church
is the
thing. I
like
don't know how
importance
important that
of
is.
them showing the couples to the
Yeah.
church like 3 times before they get married?
Maybe the man has given birth
Somewhere.
somewhere in
yeah.
the village, and the man who knew me was not in church that day.
You can show your husband to the church 10,000 times, or when you reach a baby cry, you will not know.
No.
Like,
No,
it's
but
not-
at least when
it's
That's
not-
the process.
No.
That's the process.
That's the
That's the
process.
process.
Yeah, so just say you want to follow tradition or something,
No,
but
no,
don't
no.
make it seem
No.
that like it's so
No.
important.
Let me give you an instance. I've been to a wedding from my church before. When something like that happens, and on the wedding day, Obiba no be scatter, the pastor will continue to bless the marriage because he has done all the
Exactly.
necessary requirements.
And nobody-
But if the pastor skips all those steps, and let's say the wedding day, Obiba no say name ya 5, the pastor has every right to stop.
It happens.
Don't get me wrong, eh?
I'm getting you wrong. So
I'm
correct
not
me.
saying. Oh, I'm not saying that this. Actually, that's what I am saying. I'm saying it's not that important.
Maybe you don't know.
It's not that I don't know,
You
like-
don't know. And when you are prepared to get married, you must follow
The process.
the
You know what?
process.
Maybe when I'm about to get married, I will. Maybe my pastor will say that I have to do all these
You
things.
see,
Then
if-
sure, it's not like I'm opposed to it. I'm
No,
just saying I don't think it's that
if you
necessary.
are- if you are a
Because
member-
people have gotten married and they didn't do all that, and they're okay. Like
if you're a member,
Are they
of,
members
if,
of
you,
a
if you're a
church?
member of a group,
Are they traditionalists?
You have to be certified to practice whatever you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't jump it. You have to certify. If you are bringing things from outside, there are things that you must do. You have to boy, you have FDA, must vet you. So the same as the church. The moment you say you are getting married, everything about boyfriend, girlfriend is set aside,
Enjoy.
and we go through the process. And that also is part of the grooming. So you see if you are prepared to be a woman.
Or
You see,
not.
it's not only about your BBC and whatever you are claiming you want to do. We must text you because you are going to stay with someone's son, someone's daughter. That's something that you don't know. So take to 6-month counseling or 3-month counseling. It depends the church that you attend. And go to the process. See that you have a sickle cell or you don't have HIV.
the
or
pastor
you don't
doesn't
have
do that.
No, we have a hospital that will take you to. We will let you go to the hospital.
Every hospital does
No,
that.
our certified hospital.
Oh, come
Exactly.
on.
Reverend, is it really necessary that we go to also to the church
Like-
comment?
Exactly. Because
Really?
people do things. You go to the hospital and you go in. But even when we have the
Yeah.
Which
COVID,
hospital?
Hold on, we had the COVID. You take para and you suppress the virus, and you fly out to the country. They go and catch you at the airport. Some people go and fake the
results.
and bring it. Later on, you end up seeing things. Before you get married, we have something called bans. You go to the ASHMA, TMA, KMA, wherever you are, and you register the marriage at that municipal assembly. Then they'll be aware that this is what you're going to do. Then they'll give you 3 weeks notice. You can place it in the church, even in the community. So everyone was passing by and say, Ginger is getting married to Scanty. So they will see, so in case Scanty have a child at Kumasi or Obuasi or somewhere he has moved to Accra, say, I saw your husband bounce in this town. So if the date doesn't reach for 21 days, the marriage will not come on. So all this is a part of the marriage.
I think it depends on how traditional you are.
No, marriage is marriage.
How traditional are you, Ginger? Talk to us.
Not this traditional.
How traditional are you?
No, what Reverend said is not traditional. It's by law.
It's by law.
Yeah, it's by
law. You have
law.
to be gazetted.
But you have to
and
go register your marriage.
No, so that's what I'm saying. Hold on.
I'm coming. Just give me 1 minute. Sorry. You know, it's not every place. By law, you have to be gazetted for a wedding has to be held.
Yeah.
If you can host a wedding in a garden and that place is not gazetted by law, you get married, and when there's something happening, you are not qualified for anything of the man, the estate. People don't know this.
So don't get me wrong, yeah. I'm not.
We are never getting you wrong.
I'm not like if I'm not doing like an illegal marriage or something. If we are supposed to register, we'll register. If we have to go to the hospital, we'll go. But the ones that like announcing ourselves to the church,
what are you hiding?
We are not hiding anything, but it's not necessary. I'm not trying to say that I'm doing shortcut wedding. No, if something is supposed to by law this, because obviously like if I get married, there's a lawyer involved. Like I'm going to do my research. I'm not just get up and going to get married, but I know for sure that some of the things like they're showing of us to their church. But even if people are coming to get married, I know they go for marriage counseling. Yeah, not necessarily in a religious setting. They just go like therapy and stuff. Not like your pastor is counseling.
What therapy?
Like
No.
Like marriage counseling.
No, marriage counseling is the pastor.
No, marriage counseling is done.
It's not only a pastor that can do marriage counseling.
Who else?
A therapist can do marriage counseling.
No, that's not marriage.
What?
No, that's not marriage. That's not marriage. I think
Are you guys serious?
Yes.
Therapist. Yes, it's a
Bowman.
Yes,
psychiatric. You don't
Asylum down kind of
clear conscience. You want to carry someone into your house. You want to take someone down into your house. If you don't beat, you don't shout, you can give chop money. You can do say A and B. So we have to counsel you proper by the Bible.
Yeah.
Therapy that is coming this way. We are talking about biblical backgrounds. Unless you're married, you're doing it outside church.
Or what therapist be obolokum. Or 2 jobs.
I think that's what some people do. And they go into this thing, they will cut corners and you enter to the marriage. Within 4 months, you are out because the foundation is being broken. True. But marriage is marriage, though. Marriage is marriage. As I have my wedding ring. If I can decide not to wear it,
that is it.
Yes, but because this is supposed to be there, it has to be there. Do your point. You don't say because me, I don't want to wear a ring. I don't want to. You take communion. Even we'll give you if you're a witch and you want to marry, we'll give you the communion in the church. It's part of the wedding. We'll anoint you. We'll do things that's supposed to be done as a wedding, as a proper one. We can do other things, not readiness in the church. If in the garden, we can do it for you, but that place must be gazetted. That must be by law. You can't do wedding in this room. If it's not gazetted, you do it all right. You go 40 years. Let the man be a rich man and come despite. Let something happen. You will never get anything of it unless they put there in the family are not educated.
Law, my nigga.
It's invalid.
True.
Yeah. When I get to that bridge, I'll cross.
That's what I'm here. I'm showing the bridge. Let's cross it now. Let's cross it now. So when you are going into someone's life, you have to prepare all this. Prepare that. It's not a joke. It's a system that is there by law. You know that even their marriage, when the father and mother didn't agree on their marriage, with the church, we can't do it.
Okay.
Yes, we can't do it. Marriage is done by both family. True. When you don't agree, we mean
so if the mother and the father don't agree.
I'm not hand in it.
That's why I say if my mother says she don't like you,
about to get married.
Bye-bye.
When your father said no, please listen to your father. Ask him why. Don't go behind him and go and take your uncle from a Trevor to get married.
No, repeat that. He said if your parents say they don't like your partner,
work out. Me, no matter how before you are, Cardi B, Rihanna, Beyonce, I'll move out. Because
if your parents say no,
I'm out. I will pour cold water on my penis to cool down. Because you dare to follow. You end up having issues in your marriage. Because why are you going to talk to talk to.
Yeah.
Today you are cool. You are in love. I love ginger. I love this person. You are beautiful. I like it. But when the parents are not in support of it, you will never do well in your marriage. Kwadwo so bad now. Everything that's supposed to come up there will come. Your job will spoil. You won't get peace in your life. Even your wife could, the food will not be nice. I'm telling you.
If the parents
don't
approve,
Okay, Reverend, you see with this agreement, I'm coming. But what if the parents not agreeing is from a place of like hate or
saying
like
before
your mother doesn't
no hate.
No, you know there's some one like your mother or your parents or your family just they don't like the guy.
Why don't like you? Why don't like
why at the bonio like
what about that tribal thing?
No matter.
Yeah, exactly like
tribal
that tribe thing. You know.
See,
what is the tribal thing?
Doesn't come in this.
Where do you come from?
But you know we have some parents that still be like I don't want my daughter to marry from here.
They gave up to me and they said that I should not marry an airway. Case closed. They give up to me. Say don't marry a gun. Case closed. I don't give up to myself.
Why a gun? Another one.
Ashanti. Whatever they say I should do, I'm out.
One more region.
Not the region. You are out.
Last one.
You see, let's be clear. You see, your fathers carry a lot of power that they control on us. They gave up to us. You see, you must not use love or the name of education, the name of minian. I'm right. Listen, your parents are they are your fathers, whatever they are. So when they say A, please dialogue with them. Ask them questions. Why do you say this? We say, I still insist. This guy that you brought home, I don't like the way he speaks. Some guys, they come to the house with their small money they have. They don't even end up respecting your parents. Because you stay in the kiosk and he came in Mercedes Benz and they end up riding over you. They said, no, this your guy that you brought home. If you dare marry him, we'll get issue. And you go ahead and you might because of money. Please, you will never have peace in your marriage.
True.
You will never have. You give birth with 2 fingers.
You were mentioning tribal. What? Why you there? You bypass and go marry. Probably what Reverend said. What's your take? Let's say if you take someone home and probably your family say they don't like.
I actually value like
Parents.
Yeah, what my mom thinks.
Yeah.
So I think it will have a big problem. Like
So
and I don't think it will get there because once I get a boyfriend or somebody I'm serious about, my parents are meeting that person. So it won't even get to marriage. If they don't like this person, it will be difficult for like
it to continue.
Yeah, for the
so if they don't like you, let's
because I think you want to have a harmony and peace in your marriage.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why marriages are not working because you override your parents' authority and you go and hire a pastor or uncle somewhere who is after money. And you go and sew him cloth up and down anywhere and you come and support in the marriage. But listen, in your house, don't be peace because you have taken some covering upon yourself.
True.
And the same as church members, sometimes you are in Pentecost, and because you go through the counseling or do this, because you don't want to go through the process, you go and bypass and go and do it somewhere at a new church that they don't know your background. But that guy is a bad boy. That guy is a woman beater.
You're a bad boy.
That guy has a complexity issue that you don't know about him.
Yeah.
But me as a pastor, I know that Joe is my church. I know his background. I know what he can do. What he can do. Say, please, this is my son. He know how he likes food. When you come home, get food for him. He do A and B. This is his strength. This is his weakness.
Yeah.
Follow this way, and you get your.
I have a question though.
Yeah,
feel free, B.
How much of this, like back to what we're talking about before, how much of that is backed by the Bible? I know, like you were saying, the
gazetted,
gazetted thing is backed by law.
Yeah.
So besides the law, like the showing of your husband to the church or the thing that you pasted there for everybody to see, like is it something like God or the Bible says, or is it something that like the pastor?
It's the Bible.
The Bible said a woman shall leave his father and mother's house.
Yeah, I know what the Bible says about marriage, right?
Yeah, so
but I'm saying that like all of these like rules that you're saying is very important. Like the process, is it backed by the Bible, or is it something pastors have come together?
Status. And
that is cool.
Yes.
So meaning that
you have statutes and laws, doctrines. You have some doctrines, tradition, teaching.
I did say it's a traditional way of looking at things. That's why I say
mention something that you think is not backed in the Bible.
I'm asking. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Which one?
going to get the test thing.
No, the test there, that one is necessary. That one there.
It's common sense.
So
like showing the, like what he said, you have to show the the bands.
That one is
That
law.
one too is by law.
Yeah, that one is
okay.
law.
So the showing of the people
person to the church.
And the marriage counseling.
That one, where's
It's the
that one
process,
coming
it's
from?
the
And the
process.
marriage counseling.
Yeah.
They have to show you. Everybody who was
the thing is that the Bible says that.
they show it now on pay.
It's the all
Umpe
scripture.
show, no.
It's the all scripture is given by inspiration and is profitable for doctrine, teaching, and
Not that.
correction.
Is it backed by the Bible?
Yes.
I'm not reading the Akiola. I'm reading the Bible to you.
No, but then so what's the scripture? Like that's
No,
John chapter
wait,
show your husband to your wife. Like
You see,
that's what I'm trying to find out.
what I believe
when
in
I
is
say
that,
backed by the Bible, that's
no,
what I mean.
what I believe in
See
that.
that you will not get exact
You know
words
where-
from word from the Bible that show your
No,
husband.
no word, but so what's the reference?
And I'm saying that everyone in the Bible that has
Yeah.
to do something that was backed by God was showcased to people.
Exactly.
Every single person. We need me double so many. I can give you countless stories
No,
that
so
they have
I
to
know,
showcase
but
people.
like, okay, so
How
you're
many
trying to
people
say
do you know
that's
that are
where-
married in the Bible? List 5. You know
doesn't
none.
know.
That's why we are telling you that it can be inferred from another story.
Exactly.
If something is enshrined by God, it means that we have to show it to
Exactly.
Me, I'm
public.
just asking though because
And
I
so,
want to make
show
sure
this
that
now on
So
pay.
we are telling you
And
that.
I want to know how necessary it is, or if it's something
the
that like
necessity is
we
that
want
when
to do.
maybe your boyfriend is sleeping around, or maybe wapobi or church, then the person raise up there. Also, for this guy slept with me. Then you know who your boyfriend is. You know his character.
Don't worry,
in the
when I'm
church.
getting
Some
married,
guys,
then I'll show
some
you.
guys are in the church and they propose for 11 girls.
Yes,
in
true.
the
11
same
girls.
church.
So
Yeah,
the girl didn't know that these guys are about to get married. So on the day of the introduction, she said,
Hey,
but you
You
told my
propose,
mother that
yeah.
no, Okoji list.
Okoji list.
Some guys are in the habit of collecting lists from parents each and every day. So when they show them to the church, say, now you have been exposed. So we want to expose you. We want to outdoor you. We want to
Yeah,
outdoor you. that
outdooring.
Now, it's here. Now this is the
Yeah,
end of
yeah.
your. So if
Your
anybody
Ijamai.
again is in the church now, Scanty is now is gonna get married.
Yeah, to
So
this
that's what we
person.
mean.
Yeah.
So unbelievers should find their way of marrying.
marriage.
Listen, okay.
Yes.
If you're unbeliever,
Because I feel like marriage is something that the Bible asks
Exactly.
us to do.
Yeah.
Wundi nyankopon ni so be ware.
Yeah.
You don't believe in
so
God,
that's
you
why
want to marry.
unbelievers has polygamy. They have
Plenty gami.
multiple wives here and there,
Yeah.
and nobody can restrain them. Even by law, in the law, if you are going to get married, there's someone that you can do that you can add more to it. But the more you come to the church own, where you are already pay, you are
1-1.
one.
Okay.
No
So
three.
if they want, if you don't want to have that way, then go by the other one.
Ululu
Me,
for-
I don't come there. Come and waste my time with you.
Yeah, I like how you want to work. If it's not the church principles,
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Some pastors,
Because
our then they just go bless
I'm not a
it.
farmer. I'm a pastor.
Okay, so
Go to
we've
church.
spoken a lot, but before we end, I want to know how would you and your partner go about deciding who should pay for what in the concerning the wedding? Like Scanty, would you pay for your wife's makeup, hair, and then like other other things?
Me na share.
Reference. You
Me there, I'll pay.
Even if it's like a huge, we have some hair is really expensive, 24K, 20K, 80K.
Don't worry. My wife is a reflection of me. Should I make up 40K? I'll pay. Hair, I'll pay. Wedding gown, I'll pay. My band ring, need the ring 20 Ghana, the any bina.
You said it's the last.
No. When it comes to the ring,
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's
You
the
see,
matter.
the ring doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
the ring
doesn't
doesn't matter to me. The looks matter.
Yeah.
Because that day everyone is going to. Reverend has been here for countless times. Have you seen his ring before? What have you examined his ring before?
No.
A 10 cedi cra is a ring. At the end of the day, every ring is a ring. Simple. It still doesn't say he is not married or not. The makeup there, because people will come, the looks, the dress, fine. But say my wife, I want a $2,000 ring. Open ring $2,000.
Exactly.
Ring need the one I buy is the same thing I'll buy for you.
Sure.
Okay.
I never advocated the man's ring is less expensive and the girlfriend's ring is expensive. Chooks in your money be menye. The ring should be of the same price. 10 CD, 10 CD.
Okay.
We are all the same people. I won't buy ring 5K and buy ring $40,000 for my wife. Now, also,
You have to get something. It doesn't mean you have to get something.
but same price.
But wait.
Boy price,
Yeah,
girl
absolutely.
price.
If you get a gold ring,
Gold ring.
50,000.
Gold ring.
Something happens. You can sell it.
No, but
No,
I don't advocate.
We are not going to a marriage to be selling our rings.
No, but I don't advocate selling the wedding ring.
My wedding
How
ring
can
is
you be
my-
so
my
poor
wedding
that
is
you
not
sell your
investment.
girlfriend's ring?
Something
How
might
can you be so
happen.
poor and married?
Something might happen. If
No,
you
no,
feel
no,
like-
And you sell your ring.
No.
Then you are no more married.
No. My ring is an investment backup.
So wait, you don't support that.
No, it's an investment backup. The one that I'm broke, I'll go and sell. Ring is
Oh, but
ring.
how can you go broke to the extent that everything that you have to sell
It's your wedding ring.
your wedding ring? Then you are no longer married.
I think what
Ring the F7 series, then you try your lucky
We
ring.
don't buy service. I ain't service.
No, why should you buy a very expensive
No,
ring?
not very expensive. Look at 70. Exactly.
Okay,
Try
so
your lucky
I think
ring. Nibi.
everybody have his own preferences.
Preference, yeah.
You want to buy a ring, 20K,
Hey, $20K
whatever.
dollars.
It's about the carat, maybe 18 carat, 16 carat. I
Yeah,
mean, they have
the diamond, yeah.
Hey.
But how many of us can test a ring that this ring that I'm wearing has this amount of
Who
gold
even
in it?
tests it?
Yeah, we
Even-
have.
it's very
tested
dangerous.
Your wedding
that.
won't to be a basalt test.
No, where you go and buy the ring, they'll test
It doesn't
there.
matter.
For
They
what?
give it to you. Do you know? Are you an expert in know that what they are telling you is the truth? They can say that it's 80 or 20. I think in this case, we let's put our strength to the marriage, make it more beautiful. May I advise the couple that if you are going to get married, please don't use all your money to feed useless people. So they'll come to the wedding
They
ground
get the
and you come and eat, drink, and you go for the offering time. No, my 1 CD. Me, my wedding, I count 1 CD and I got tired. Because I mean, they came to eat and the food they ate is even more than what they are going to give you.
Yeah.
So I prefer as you invest in a house, invest in your life, get something for us in the house, get a microwave, get a better sofa, get a better bathhouse, get a better air conditioner. When we go into the room, I can get a place to chill.
Yeah.
I prefer that as you invest.
Bro,
As you
microwave
invest,
the metal ring. Microwave saying
What do you have against microwave?
you know,
But you use microwave. Don't you have microwave in your
I
house?
don't use
Yeah.
stove with you now.
Don't you have microwave in your house?
No, I don't have microwave.
You don't have microwave in
Why
the
do you
house?
know my house?
Let me
finish
you.
it.
So I think I think that you should invest rather in yourself, like Skan said, in a woman. Get you a nice dress to wear, get you a nice hair to wear,
Make her
beautiful
money.
dresses
Yeah, but
to wear.
remember, here's the case where like the woman is demanding this expensive.
I will leave you that day.
No, I will not
If
leave-
you want
you see-
a wedding that's out of my reach, I will leave you that
a
day.
wedding. A wedding that you're going to have that you
Share.
the man you have no say in the budget. Then I think it's a red flag.
Yes.
Because as a woman, you're coming to my life. Even in the house I rented, I did everything. My wife bought the bulbs.
True.
To face it. You see, there must be understanding. When you don't understand, you see, marriage is not about kids play. It's long term. It got to a time you are still in the house like you are there with your auntie. Or you are there with your grandmother. Because the way things are going in the house, that will show how you end up to look like.
Yeah.
So you are going to give birth. There'll be outdoor, there'll be other things to do. So don't invest
All in the
all
marriage.
your investment in one day show.
Yeah.
That the cake you are doing first, even now the cake, we do only the top one, the real cake, the rest
The
of our
rest-
will be
yeah.
are plastic.
Camouflage.
Yeah.
The car that you are going to use, I prefer that you get a car. As you get, if it's Kia Picanto, let me use it. So as Sunday morning, I have the same car for Thanksgiving. I will not go and rent Escalade or rent something that any day. I will go and give back to the person.
This one, the girls won't agree.
It's
When the
ginger,
Kia
yeah.
wedding, mumba.
Listen, let me hear what. Let me. hear
Kia
your
Obeba.
opinion. It's not about Kia.
Yeah, the Kia wedding, or the Kia, or the Kia wedding, Obeba.
Me, I'm just the guest.
No, you,
No,
your
you-
wedding,
like
your
your
boyfriend,
wedding.
the Kia Obeba.
You know, I had a wedding and we walked to the wedding ground.
You walked?
Yes, I was the best man. And we had one car for the wedding. And the lady is going to come and we're delaying. So they were calling us. So I was the best man. We walked to the church.
And then it's not far from where you guys were.
But that is
doesn't
not quite so
matter.
far.
Beautiful.
We passed you Ashama, we passed the gulu.
Best man.
All we need is to
No,
be
should
at,
not
to
be
be,
both in rough.
to be at the church.
Ginger, let me hear you. What
Yeah,
do
I
you
mean,
think
to
about what
answer your
they're saying?
question, I think the wife should pay some. Is that
Yeah.
not what
Yeah,
you
so
asked?
what factors or like what would you think you should pay for? What would you think your partner should also pay for?
I mean, if he's getting the location, maybe I can pay the decoration. Yeah. And maybe, yeah, he can cover the food. Like, if he covers this, I'll cover that kind of thing.
If he pays for your makeup, what you go pay for him?
My hair.
If he pays for your makeup and hair, what are you paying for him?
Oh, so I can buy his tax.
Tax, yeah.
His
Then.
tuxedo, yeah.
Then-
His suit. His suit. His
I'm a
suit.
local man.
I can buy his suit or something. Like, I mean, we'll split it.
Hand
where
in hand.
it
But
goes
would you
hand
want
in
an
hand.
expensive ring for your wedding?
Yeah.
Maybe not expensive, but it should. I don't think I want a 7. I don't want a 7 cedis ring, but I
Okay.
want like a ring that
You
a
go
nice
pour-
gold
pour in
ring.
the
Like how
water,
much?
then it's go-
Yeah.
it's gone.
What's the price range for the?
I don't
Least-
know how much
No,
rings
least
cost.
ring
To
on
be
person
honest,
the least price you don't want a ring
I
that
mean,
is
per 7 cedis
No,
ring.
it's a
8
least.
CD ring.
yeah.
So what is
like,
the least?
yeah, what's
The
the
least?
least?
How much do rings cost?
No.
From
Average,
10,000
like, me, I don't want to
about.
wear.
Maybe an 8,000 ring, fine.
That's okay. 8,000
Yeah.
is okay. When you pass Nima, they catch you, they take from your hand, then that's it.
So if I'm
Okay.
holding,
8,000 ring.
Scanty,
That 8,000
you guys,
no,
Scanty
no,
literally said the lowest is going to get for a ring is 700. No,
Seven-
750,
No, no, it's
700.
too much.
No, you said no.
It's too
You
much.
said 750,
Right now, I said
700 for the
7
ring and 50
No, no,
cedis
there's no
for the
ring. Why?
delivery.
For delivery.
Yeah.
Nail, then
That's-
nail.
Eh?
Go and buy
That is
nail.
Scanty's-
Go and buy nail.
Yeah, 700 for the ring
No,
and 50
but
cedis
what I
for
believe
the...
in is that if I'm buying a ring for my wedding, the same price I buy is the same.
Yeah,
thing for my
there- no
girl.
one is disputing
yeah,
that.
It's the
maybe
same thing.
My
It's the
my
same.
girlfriend gets something expensive, then me I get
Yeah,
something.
I mean,
lower.
no one is
At the end of the day,
disputing
it's
that.
my money. Therefore, I have to look at myself first before I buy for you.
That's okay.
So if I buy a ring 5 CD,
you two, you get
go
five-
wear
no,
5
yeah.
CD.
But the
I mean-
rings are so in sets. They are not separated.
Yeah.
No. We have some
bands,
people
yes.
probably proposal, promise ring. Only they say they taught me told their body more
Come in there, you can find someone at the ground and go and
Ladies and gentlemen, look, this has been an interesting conversation.
I like that point. The one you say if your parents say they won't take.
Yes.
Hey, are there
For sure.
what
For
girl
sure.
will be at your parents' say?
Yeah,
No.
yes.
Me if my mother says she don't like you
That's
that
all.
day, that day
You are breaking up.
If you have built 10-bedroom house for me that day,
Yeah,
my
that
mother
one was
say
sure.
like
That
you,
one there
bro.
is
Yeah,
a key.
true.
Guys, let us.
But they also want tears.
Oh, I never
The
said
last time
that.
then you fight with your
Me,
parents.
hey, Santi, I never said. Let us know what you think in the comment section, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. This episode of Banter Rant is brought to you by Above Perspirant Spray. Get your Above now at Melcom Money shopping mall. We are out.